LDBC, this is your boy, the Coach Live, not live on the Coaches Show, the Coaches Show Live. Okay, folks, Oscar Valdez had a very sensational knockout of Miguel Burchell. And I tell you what, man, people are really making fun of Miguel Burchell. You got the memes. You just got a whole lot of stuff going on when it comes to Miguel Burchell. And, I can kind of see why some of these fighters, they just don't want to take a risk, because of the fans. Boxing fans are stupid. It's just, you know what, and I understand. I see what Bob Arum be saying, man. Like you kick a rock in any direction you kick it in, or any direction you want to kick it in, and that's the direction the rock will go. Yeah, Bob Arum right. Bob Arum is 100% right about boxing fans. Boxing fans are dumb. Okay? And, I thought the purpose of boxing is that we wanted to see the best fight the best. I thought that this is what we wanted. But for some reason, I don't know, people ridicule people for taking a good fight. Just really, I can understand if Miguel Burchell, was an a-hole. I could imagine if he was just a butthole, I could definitely imagine that. But he's not. The man works hard. He fights, and, he's not afraid to take a tough fight. He got in there with Oscar Valdez, and he got knocked out. He got caught. It just is what it is, man. It happens. It's the sport of boxing. I mean, man. I can't get used to the new generation, man. I can't do it. I can't. I come from that, that school. I come from like the 90s era boxing, where I don't know, man. Fighters, they got some fighters did get ridiculed a little bit, but it wasn't ongoing. People didn't go overboard with it. I mean, okay, you lost a fight, you lost a tough fight, you pick yourself up and move back on. But I see why some of these fighters are like, F it, I ain't finna take no tough fight. I'm just gonna fight these little easy fights, get these couple of, $1 million and keep it moving. I see why, because of the fans. But why is it though? And it's not a lot of the brothers, but it's a lot of the non-brothers that, why are you guys getting upset now? Because Tank Davis, he called out Oscar Valdez. Isn't that what people supposed to do? You're supposed to want to fight the best. Tank Davis sees Oscar Valdez as one of the best, so he wants to fight him. I mean, what's the problem? How come you guys don't want this fight? And it's a lot of people getting on Tank Davis' helmet because he wants to fight. Don't, as boxing fans, we want to see the best fight the best. I don't care, man. Oh, well, Tank's a weight bully and Tank is this. But I mean, can Tank make the weight? Can Tank make the weight? It's funny because some of these same people that's sitting here screaming and hollering that, Tank Davis is a weight bully, but then they don't say nothing about Canelo, who weight bullied people for years. I mean, hell, Canelo was such a weight bully, he made his own weight class at 155 pounds. I'm sitting there thinking, damn, okay. So Canelo got it like that, he can make his own weight class? I mean, how you going to explain this? I want to see that fight. I think it'll be a good fight. And Tank Davis, we say, well, what has Tank done? Well, he just came off a very good knockout of Leo Santa Cruz. But, people are trying to say that Tank, weight bullied Leo Santa Cruz. I mean, okay, let's think about this. Leo Santa Cruz accepted the terms of the fight. Leo Santa Cruz accepted the terms of the fight. So, I mean, how do you explain this? So they got an end fault. Leo Santa Cruz lost. Both guys knocked their opponents out very viciously in impressive fashion. Why not? Why not let them fight? Why not? I mean, why not try to push that? It's like boxing fans can never, ever unify to make good fights. They don't want to do it. There's always a division, man. Every single time, two fighters that they're very good fighters, boxing fans that want to fight, we're hailed as villains. Because we just want to see these people fight each other. Okay? I don't understand, man. Why do people have to put all these roadblocks? They say stuff like, well, I don't know what Tank has done to deserve this fight. And, Tank's a weight. Anytime somebody say Tank is a weight bully or, what has Tank Davis done to deserve this fight or what has he done and blah, 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 blah. Tank Davis not disciplined. See, if they start saying that stuff, they just don't want to see the dude. They think that the person could possibly lose. This is why. They think that the person could possibly lose. That's why they probably think Vasquez could lose. I'm just trying to tell y'all. That's just, people pretty much are saying, damn, Tank is too good. I don't want him stepping in there with Oscar Valdez because he might knock him out. Well, I mean, what about those of us that want to see the fight? And Oscar Valdez will get some credit, man. If Oscar Valdez stepping in and fight Tank Davis, another tough fight, this is what we need in boxing, man. This is what we're looking for. I want to see the fight stylistically. It's a good matchup. It's a good matchup. I think Valdez is faster than Tank Davis, but I think Tank Davis got more power. That fight would be good. That fight would be good. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. This is really, we have some fights that if we as boxing fans just go on and push them, if we push those fights, we can probably get them. But, you know, that's the thing. Boxing fans got to be united. You know, it can't be, well, I don't like this person over here, so no matter what they do, I'm just going to, you know, make content and talk about, you know, what I don't like about them. That's another thing, too. Have y'all noticed there's so many so-called boxing channels that they make great content and they say all this stuff, but they can't stop talking about the LDBC. I mean, it's comical, man. And, you know, they talk about other people, too, but it's comical. And you know the people who are the ones that people talk about the most? Have y'all noticed that the people that they talking about never talk about them? Never say two words about them because they too busy doing what they do. They too busy doing what they do. It's always these people, man, that's got to put LDBC in the title, or, you know, you see people putting, you know, other content creators' names in the title. And merely because, you know, you disagree instead of making your own content and just doing what you do. But that's what people do. That's why boxing fans can't ever be united. That's why. Okay, and it's never going to change unless boxing fans see, like, hey, you know what? I really do just want to see the fight. You know, what happened to the days of fans just talking about my fighter going to beat your fighter ass? Or wait a minute, no, your fighter can't beat my fighter. Your fighter can't touch my fighter. What happened to those days? You know, like, what are we doing now? People are talking about who deserve what. People are talking about how much money this person worth, and people talking about Instagram follows and pay-per-view buys, and, you know, people talking about all this. Now, sometimes I will mention pay-per-view buys when it comes to, you know, if you're trying to establish, okay, who's a star. I'll talk about that. But, you know, in retrospect, I don't care if Tank Davis had one Instagram follower. I don't care. I just want to see the two fight. I just want to see two good fighters fight. That's what I'm on. Okay, so if you coming in here and you start telling me anything else, you tell me anything else except, okay, I think, you know, Oscar Valdez can win, or I think Tank Davis can win, because you need to be telling me about the fight. You don't come in here telling me, you know, about, you know, money or popularity or clout chasing. I don't want to hear that mess. I don't want to hear that mess. If you come at me correct, and you tell me why you think Valdez or why you think Tank Davis finna get this win. Okay, I think Tank Davis will beat him. I just think Tank Davis got too much power for Oscar Valdez. But it'll be a good fight nonetheless. I want to see the fight. Tank Davis versus Oscar Valdez. Make the effing fight.